All right, hello, and we are back. As promised, we're gonna do some housework. Oh, before I do that one. Because one thing I love, like, you unlock, when you do the DLC, you'll unlock new houses. So we get some really cool houses later. But when you do decide to do your own house, say you really like the house, you can actually set it up so that this new house you did and put all this work into, you can actually make that your new base, so you don't have to continue dealing with this little shack. Just mow over the molehills, because why not? Hmm. Okay then. Deal with that bug in a minute. There we go. Now let's see if we can deal with this bugged out molehill. No, it is not letting me. Well then, I guess we're just gonna have a random molehill in the middle of the yard. Wonder, does it show up on my mini-map? Yes, it does. I love glitches sometimes. The one thing I love, like when you're standing outside cleaning, occasionally when you're using the hose, it will clean inside the house too, so there will be some dirt that's cleaned up. Yeah. And there we go. So let's start with floors. And there are so many options, which is one thing I love about this game. And all of the floors you can also use to tile your ceilings. I think I know what I want this one. I'm gonna do this one in my bathroom though. There we go. Because why not? Ooh, dark mahogany. Sure. I like a good mahogany. There we go. That actually looks really nice. Right, now to paint the walls. Like I said, like if you wanted to, because it says floor and ceiling, you can come in. Let's see if I can find one of the wooden ones. Like if you wanted this on your ceiling. Oh. Totally messed that right up. You can. It just gives a little something extra. There we go. See, a little something extra to the ceiling. And for walls, there's so much stuff. They have all of this for your walls. See what I mean by there's just so much. There is so much here that I personally have not used at all. And I've played this game so many times. They have a matching... Okay, we're gonna come back to that. And the purple room thing, like in my household, is kind of a joke. Because I've actually done a room in House Flipper. It was a gaming setup room that was entirely purple. Where is it? Are you not gonna let me plaster? It's not, because I haven't done it in game. Okay. So, putting the wall tiles up in there are gonna have to wait. Okay, so for me personally, I want... Let's do a grayscale. I want a black for my dark color. Because me as a person, my favorite colors are red, green, and black. Do it steel gray or a lighter color. this our focal point wall. I'm stuck. There we go. There's my lighter color wall. I need to paint inside those windows with some white though, because they look bad. And yes, doing a dark color like black on your walls does make the room a lot darker. It's one of those things, I'll do it in game, I'll never do it in real life. You know, maybe when I was like 15, 16, but not now. Although this gray would look fantastic. Probably get done painting, go do a few more jobs. See if I can't get the wall tile ability. And then come back and work on the house some more. Oh, I got another paint ability. There we go. I might end up actually redoing all that black later. We'll see. Necessary extra bathroom. Ooh, I might get my tiling after this one. Oh, it's a chunk of brick wall. Like what glitched against my wall over there. Alright, so in here, sell these. Then put this on the floor. I want this tile on the wall. So yes, I'm gonna get my ability. Cool. And that tile on the wall. I'm actually gonna change it up a little bit. Normally I only do like one. If it's like the floor, I only do one. I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit. More tiling on the wall where it looks like the floor, because why not? And with this one, you can do more or less. And as you can see on the screen, it says scroll to change. Use your mouse to change how many. It just lets you get the job done a little bit faster if you allow for more. I have to get another stack, just in case. Yep. And when it does say you can, well, it says to use 2 different kinds. You don't have to, technically. You can do the entire bathroom or the entire bedroom in one singular one. You don't have to use the multicolor. I personally prefer doing the multicolor. There we go. Now to get all the fixtures in. Oh, I just put it so the most expensive was first. There aren't that many toilets. Yeah, let's go with this one. It's one of the weirder looking ones. And assembled. Now for the sink. Let's go with this one. What's really cool coming up here soon, one of the jobs we can do, we actually get to build a fallout shelter. I don't know why those jobs are just fun to me, but they are. Alright. This the one with... Yes, it is. Okay. That is actually a very pretty purple. You know what, looking at it, I want a big thing of bright lavender because that is a lot more of a loud color. So this will be our focal point wall. See if I can get this trick to work again. Yay! There we go. What else do you want me to work? In-home theater or gaming setup? What do you think? Now, technically, I can come in here and see, like, which rooms want what. Should probably buy a large. I personally just like running through each room and trying to figure it out. Because nothing like running through an entire house. I think the main focus of this episode is going to be fixing up the shack for me, and then probably the next one we'll go ahead and do like 1 or 2 jobs in the Pets DLC and the Farming DLC, so I can at least do 1 job in each so I can show you guys the animals. know, I totally forgot to look when I started recording. No, it hasn't been that long. Hopefully no one needs to get hold of me, because apparently I didn't bring my phone in before I record. Whoops. There we go. Cute little... It's a sky blue, I think, but looks more like a robin's egg to me. But that's okay. Robin's eggs kind of look like sky blue, so... Oh, another sleepy blue room. There we go. Now I can go tile my bathroom. My office is my showcase. It should be elegant. So gold trim everything. Some marble statues. This is like the goofiest looking tile. That? There we go. The goofiest looking tile. But I love it. And I know at least one person will probably laugh. we now have a very purple bathroom. And because I saw something, I need to do it. I need to go back to walls. No, not plaster. With the plaster bucket, there are some jobs in some houses where you will have to buy a plaster bucket and plaster holes. Okay, gradient set. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to be for. But good to know they're there. Put under grayscale. No? Okay. Nope. Fine, we'll just do Snow White. That will have to do. That looks good. Trying to make this a nice looking house. Still out there. My forever mobile. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a different color than the black. Bummer. Okay. Well, let's try this steel gray. It's a little bit darker, but not too dark. It's still a bit too dark. And that's the joy of this type of game, because you get to just mess around with everything. No, that one, I still don't like it. Okay, we're gonna go into a different color set. Color set then. Oh, You know, let's stick to the purple. I'm gonna use that one, the lovely lavender. Okay, I guess that's a job only one. Let's do a royal. Yeah, I like that much better. Well, looking at that black, it's like, as my sister would say, it just looks like the pixels didn't load. That's not just black, that is void black. Oh, I forgot to paint this window with the white. Alright, I'll have to buy another can of Snow White. Let's do a small can. There we go. And then I'm gonna do a thing. Sell the door. So we're gonna come over here. Where is it? Alright, there are doors. Well, the many door choices. I think me personally, I'm just gonna go with like this. And that door's backwards. There we go, that's better. Much better looking. And then once we get that inside, I'll put some furniture inside. We'll come out and paint the walls outside. Oh, it's gonna let me get rid of the molehill. Yay! The bug fixed itself. Alright, first and foremost, we need a radiator. There we go. And a bed. Furniture. Bed. And the many, many bed choices. No, not that many, but still, lots of beds. Look, it's Grandma's couch. We'll go with this one. Golden bed frame, and then let's do a light blue. Light blue. There we go. See how pretty that is. I actually really like that bed. And then right here we'll put a couple counters and a little kitchenette looking thing. If I can remember where they're at. Don't worry, I found it. That's small enough. No, that is too big. Yeah, we're gonna have to do single cabinets. But I need to get one plain one and one with a sink. These all their plain ones only. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to functional cabinets. Should be big enough, right? It's the correct way though. There we go. And then I want a Aww, I want one of those for my toddler. induction cooktop right there. They can have one of those. Not the best, but hey, it works. There we go. And what's really cool, okay, so with House Flipper, if you have pictures on your computer you want to put on your walls, you can. I personally will not. Like, you go in the gallery and you can take or add photos from your computer and put them on in the game and put them on the wall. Or you can take pictures in the game of something you like and download them to your computer. I personally will not do that with the ones on my computer because I do not have any that I would like in game. All of my pictures are of my baby, basically. And I'm not putting my baby in this game. Now I'll just do a standard toilet. And for a sink, let's do this one. I somehow just magically did 3 things at once. There we go. Now we need to get a shower in here. Hopefully that sink's not too big for the shower. We're just gonna do this basic shower. Most of the showers you can open, this one you cannot apparently. Okay. Now we want a mirror. It's a pimple mirrors. Makeup mirror, but I call them pimple mirrors because most of the time when I see people use them. That's what they're using it for. Ooh, that one's even got a cabinet. The old medicine cabinet. That's okay. Oh. Now, I'll get much more elaborate later with the bigger houses. You know, add things like towels and toilet paper and stuff like that. In the small house like this, I'm not going to add a bunch of clutter. Because I do need to check something. Alright, so since I've been recording for almost an hour, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We will do the outside of the house and start the DLC next time. You guys have a great one.